chair's for you.
This one?
Yes, that one.
Hola, me llamo Jake.
No, wrong.
Konnichiwa, wasas nimo didisu jagabudusu. That's pretty well all I know. Hello. My name is Jacobu Gingrich. In my native language, that translates to ninja, samurai, and screwing up feelings. So I guess I ripped up to it one way or another. The Taiwan is also known as Sambosa, which means beautiful island, which is not going to be very beautiful when China blows it up.
What is your life like in Taiwan?
It's really not that bad. We have convenience stores literally everywhere, and lots of transportation. I don't really need a car for where I live, and other reasons.
Put your driver's wheel in it.
Man, we're at the school, but I don't see any kids. Whoa! Oh my goodness, I think I found one. Oh, that is not good. Bye bye, little one. The healthcare is top rate. We also have really good food. The high cost of living is not very good either, but other than that, pretty good. Cyclones are a con as well. A part of our developing culture, I do enjoy quite a lot actually, is the after work drinking, you know. Believe it or not, after work drinking as a result from the stress at the workplace has reaved into the Taiwanese culture.
Could you describe to me what life was like growing up in Taiwan?
It's kind of what you would expect. The kind of like the self-discipline and the hard work ethic was really pounded into us as children.
What would you do in your free time?
Plenty of things like we have here, like the zoos and aquariums. I took the piano lessons. I also watched TV.
What was your favorite food from Taiwan?
Easily unagi. It's basically grilled ear. It's a delicacy back in Taiwan. Although I don't really like to get unagi very often. I usually go with the sushi. That is next in line. Fun fact about sushi: the ancestors didn't like the taste of fish, so they would add things to it like rice.
Could you tell me what your occupation is?
I work as a computer analyst, and which is one of the few actually, because the most of us work in the service industry back in Taiwan. Also a very big Godzilla fan.
What is the political system like in Taiwan?
It used to have the imperial family as like the big boys, but after a while they became to lose their power, and then now it's just kind of a democracy.
What special traditions or holidays do you have?
Oh, I was looking forward to this one actually. So get this, we have the Setsubun, right? The bean throwing festival, and it's basically we get someone who dresses up as an evil spirit, and we throw beans at them. Last year actually, I got to dress up as the evil spirit who was yeah, I know, and when I came back after I left the house, right, from they throwing the beans at me, I came back, they were gone. So that's why I came to America.
Namaste.
Could you explain the significance of the term namaste from where you come from?
Oh, for sure, man. The term namaste comes from the Hindu origin. It usually means I greet you, and it's usually accompanied by a bow.
What is considered the most important part of the Indian culture?
It's definitely family, man. It's the most important part of the social unit, but that doesn't mean we always get along.
What do you mean by that, my boy?
Well, Hindu marriage is traditionally viewed as the gift of the maiden from the bride's father to the household of the groom. And with this also comes a dowry, which is usually items that young people can use for their early marriage. Well, without getting into much detail, in order to extract more wealth from the bride's father, she may be abused, tortured, or even murdered. Yeah, it's pretty dark.
So, could you tell me a little bit how life was growing up for you?
Where us kids would spend all of our time together. Most of us are bilingual. For example, I mostly speak English, but I also speak American.
American isn't a language.
Yeah, it is.
It's not, though.
Bro, Gunga American.
What'd you just say to me? So, what was your favorite food from India?
Kitty. I mean, come on. You saw it coming. It's tomato-based curry with spices and rice, and you usually eat it with meat.
Occupation.
I'm a sales manager. I sell lots of stuff to Americans.
What's India's weather like?
Oh my goodness, man. It's very different everywhere. I mean, you have to narrow it down a bit.
Well, geez, okay. Just wherever you live.
Oh, I tell you what, man. It is very hot in eastern India. Talk about a billy goat with a blowtorch.
Okay, last question.
Oh, very good, man. I plan on hopping on PUBG with the boys tonight.
What are some special traditions you have or celebrate?
Oh, the most well-known one is Eid ul-Fitr. It is the end of Ramadan. It is like the end of the fasting. We feast on desserts, buy new clothes, meet with family. Oh, and the best part is eating.
What are some special traditions you have or celebrate?
Oh, the most well-known one is Eid ul-Fitr. It is the end of Ramadan. It is like the end of the fasting. We feast on desserts, buy new clothes, meet with family.
Okay, so today we're making Kung Pao chicken. Right now we're going to make the sauce to soak the chicken in. This is made from baking soda, a little wine, some soy sauce, and some cornstarch. Gonna whisk all that up. Throw it on the chicken in a bowl. Let it sit for 10 minutes, and then we'll be back. Cut. Alright, next we're going to make the sauce for the dish. We're going to throw on some cornstarch. Okay, next we're going to add the sugar. This chicken broth. Soy sauce. Worcestershire. Teriyaki sauce. And some red wine vinegar. And that's the sauce. Okay, now once the chicken's done sitting, we're going to put it in a wok and fry it. You want to fry it until everything's all golden brown. Should take about 3 to 4 minutes. Now that the chicken's done, we're going to add in the peppers. Then the chilies, garlic, along with some ginger and some ground Szechuan peppercorns. Here you go. Now that this is done stir frying, we're going to add in the prepared sauce that we did earlier and stir that till it starts to boil. Okay, the sauce is starting to thicken up, so we're going to add the chicken back into it and get it all coated in that sauce. Okay, peppers are done and chicken. We're going to add in the green peppers along with the onions. Gonna add in the peanuts and a little bit of sesame oil. Okay, we're gonna toss it around a little bit. It should be all mixed and ready to serve.
Okay, let's get into this interview.
Okay. What? It's hot in here. You see, my country's region is the birthplace of many religions, such as Christianity, Buddhism, and Islam. So you see, in my country, things such as age play the biggest role in determining your level of respect, honor, and other things that my country has taken steps towards is things that the Western culture has more, such as movies and TV.
Could you explain to me what your childhood was like growing up?
I didn't go to school. Education facilities were very rare. But my country is starting to gain more things, such as entertainment. In some parts of the Middle East, kids were stripped of their rights and sent to battlefields to be mercilessly killed. I was truly lucky growing up. It is a horrible thing that all these children die.
So, could you tell me what your favorite food is?
Oh! I'm glad you asked! It's falafel!
So, could you actually describe that for me then?
Oh, yes, my friend. It's very good. You see, chickpeas, fava beans, very good.
So, what's your occupation?
I work in oil myself. It is very common in Iran to either work in gas or oil. However, it is very honorable to become an engineer.
What's your political system like?
I'm not exactly the one you want to, ask about that.
But you're literally the one being interviewed.
Well, you see, it's a presidential democracy and a theocracy.
Could you describe theocracy for me?
It's something along the lines of guardianship of the Islamic jurist.
What's the weather like in Iran?
It's very hot and it's very, very dry year-round.
Yeah, this one tourist spot I went to reaches up to 120 degrees.
Elliot, you're not the one being interviewed. Anyways, please continue.
The coolest it will ever be is in the winter, but temperatures still tend to stay above 50. If you want cold, you must go to the mountains in Saudi Arabia.
What are some special customs or traditions you celebrate?
Similar to what the Indian told you, we have Ramadan and Eid ul-Fitr.
Wait, how'd you know we interviewed an Indian?
I saw a Toyota Qualis pull out on my flight here. We also celebrate a day called Molid el-Nabi.
And what do you recognize on this day?
The founder of Islam, Muhammad.
Very cool, very cool.
No, it's actually very hot in here. It's very hot.
Hey, wait, where are you going?
Allah Akbar, praise God. So refreshing.
Ooh. Oh no.
Whoa, you okay there, bud?
No, I'm perfectly fine. Best shape of my life.
Well, you seem a little...
Nonsense. Perfectly fine. All right. What are we doing?
Are you ready to get this interview started, Victor?
Yes.
What is life like where you came from in Russia?
Okay, you see, in Russia, especially Siberia, is very cold, very harsh. Besides that, there's air pollution, but except that, there's bears. Bears very, very dangerous. Well, I'll tell you, those grizzlies, they're evolving. My cousin Ivan got into a fight with one of them. Man, those things, he barely even got back from one of them. I tell you, those grizzlies, they kill us. The reason I moved to America, very little room. When I lived in apartment buildings, less than 60 square meters of room, living space, and maybe even a kitchen if you're lucky. And although we have many natural resources, we are second lowest income in all of Russia.
How was life growing up for you, Victor?
It's getting very hot. God damn it.
Let me help you.
Curse this stupid button. Yeah. So, technically, everybody knew each other. We all friends close, very small. One small schoolroom. We would all learn, play, play. Yes. It was about the age of 9, me and my sister were fishing. I caught a trout about 3 vodka bottles long. Very hard fight and lots of drinks. My sister Anastasia, she disappeared. She was grabbed by grizzly bear, grabbed by foot, chased by thousands of vodka bottles away. And she come home 4 months later while I was just sitting on my chair drinking more vodka and not a scratch. I still wonder what happened to her.
What kinds of food did you eat in Siberia?
We had wide variety of food. Berries, honey, beer, and my favorite, borscht. With beans, secret ingredient.
What was your occupation?
My occupation was hunter fisher, but it was fisher hunter. But food, dumplings, no special ingredient, but yes, hunting, fishing, all I did. But dumplings, no special ingredient, so. Oh, I didn't spill it that time. my free time, I would help the loggers cut down trees.
Could you tell me about your political system, Victor?
Oh. Oh man. This is my political system.
You just carry around a picture of Stalin all the time?
Yes, for the motherland.
Is there any more you could tell me about your politics?
Yes, politics. Framework of federal semi-presidential system of Russia. Yes, very big words for very big man.
What is the weather in Siberia like, obviously, besides being cold?
Well, warm air from African Mediterranean makes very difficult changes, or very difficult, I don't know, the weather changes, so you have to wear different clothes, and, no! Where'd my vodka go? Did you take it?
We had to confiscate it. You were going off the rails.
This is outrageous.
Okay, so last question.
What? Sure, huh?
What are some special traditions you celebrate?
We celebrate Christmas on January 7th.
Oh? Could you elaborate for us, please?
Alright, well, they celebrate Christmas by the Russian Orthodox Church, so it's on the Julian calendar, which is different from our calendar. Something you don't have is White Night Festival. You see, the sun is visible at midnight, so you see, like, we dance, we have food, and we drink.
All right, well, that wraps up the interview. You're free to go.
All right.
Oh my God. Victor, are you okay?
Perfectly fine. Totally fine. Perfectly fine.
Do you need a ride home?
No, I don't need a ride.
Oh God, please tell me he's not driving.
حمود حبيبي حمود حبيبي حمود حبيبي.
11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89, 97, 100, and 1, 103, 107, 109, 113, 127, 131, 137, 139, 149, 151, 157, 163, 167, 173, 179, 181, 191, 193, 197, 199, 211, 223, 227, 229, 233, 239, 241, 251, 257, 263, 269, 271, 277, 281, 283, 293, 307, 311, 313.